Now the reason why I want it on this jack stand is because when I drain the oil, see there's an oil gauge right here. It's a little window. I got a little bit filled up too high this time around. I didn't mean to do that, but that's what I do. So I like to take off the fairing completely because it's a lot easier to get to everything. So this particular fairing has, let's see here, 1, 2, 3 bolts, and they're both the same on each side. So I'm going to take all those off, and then we'll take off the fairing. So here's the first one. Take off this first hole here. There's the second one. And here's the third one on the bottom. Oh, that was tight. I'm going to get some better tools later on, specifically for working on motorcycles, so I'm just doing everything little by little. I'm in no hurry to get stuff. Stuff will come. Okay, those ones down on this side. Let's go to the other side now. I put this rag right here because I'm going to drop the fairing on top of it and I don't want to get it all scratched up. So now the fairing's got some plugs in it. There's a plug right here. See that plug? Goes into that right there. And just kind of pull. It's got some little snap things over here. Hear them snapping off. Okay, let's go to the other side now. There it is, it's off. Okay. Okay, fairing is now off. Here it is, put on the rag right here. That's how I take off my fairing, at least. I don't know how other people do it, but I figured that's the easiest way to do it. Just kind of slide it underneath the bike, get it all in one piece. Okay, now we need to release this bolt right here to get the oil out. Careful because the oil can shoot out, so you gotta be careful. I drove a little bit, so it's pretty hot. Almost. Here it comes. There it goes. I just shot out there real quick. Now, just let that drain for a while and just relax. Okay, as you can see, the oil's been drained pretty good there. Now it's time to take off the oil filter. Now the oil filter is located down here, and I got this handy dandy nut deal right there, which is 14 millimeters. So let's go ahead and crack that baby open. It's going. Yeah, let's go. That's right. There it comes. I only hand tighten it, I don't know why else, so but let's get this, make sure it falls in here. And as you can see, it misses the pipes pretty good, so you're not going to get no oil on the pipes, so that's good. Should be coming off any second now. There we go. Oop. But I got pipe. Oil on the pipes. I'll clean that off, no problem. Let's just let that sit in there and drain. Oh, that's draining nice. Look at that. Good, good. Okay, the oil is completely drained. Now we gotta put the oil back in and get everything put back together now. Okay, well, so let's get the nut from here. Here's the nut. It's got a little magnet on it to catch all the particles and stuff, but there's no particles on there, so that's good news. Let's go ahead and wipe this down. Make sure it's all good. Okay, it's clean now. Alright, let's go ahead and put this in. Okay, doesn't need to be too tight, just, you know, just a nice little snug there. That should do it. One more time, that's good, nice and snug. Okay, let's get the oil filter now. Okay, there's the oil filter. I went ahead and got the Suzuki one this time around because I didn't really have the money to get the one that's like that. That's the K&N oil filter, which is really good, and I like the fact that it's got the nut at the end right there to take it off a little bit easier. But I went ahead and just got the regular old stock Suzuki one, which works just as good. So, you know, I'll get the other one next time. Just I bought so much stuff this time around, I didn't have the money to get the expensive kind. So here we go. Let's put this oil filter back on first. Okay, what I like to do when I get the oil filter is get a little bit of oil and just kind of go around the edges here. That's always good practice. Go around all the threads. That way it gives it a nice good seal. You don't have to put this any more than hand tight. So let's get under here and just put it on. There it goes. Spinning nice and good. And just get it nice and hand tight. You don't need to really stress it too bad. Just get it so it's nice and good. It won't leak. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. That ain't going anywhere. Now it's time to put the oil in. Well, this time around I got me some synthetic oil because synthetic oil is always good to have. I guess this is the Maltol 7100 ester 1044T. It's 100% synthesized. See, so this is supposed to be like really good motor oil. So I'm really curious to see how it goes. So let's put this bad boy in. Now what I like to do is I like to kind of clean this off, make sure there's no dirt or anything around the edges. And then I got this rag right here, and I'll put around it so I don't scratch it up with some needle nose pliers. Let's see if I can try to do this with one hand here. Let's put that, let's put that in there. Okay, here we go. Grab it and then twist. I'm doing this so I don't scratch up this, because I don't want to scratch that up because that's plastic. This is plastic. I don't want to scratch that up. So now that I got it loosened, I can now get it by hand. And voila, there it is. That's where the oil's going to go. And look at this really nifty top for this oil container. That is pretty cool. It should be a lot easier to pour now. So let's put this on top of the rag so it doesn't get dirty. There you go. Let's pour this sucker in. Yeah, this oil is purple. Never seen purple oil before. That's cool. See, as you can see, it's full. It's half. Well, it looks like it's halfway full there, but that means it's full. That's where it's supposed to be. I'm gonna start the engine up, let it run for a few minutes, get the oil to circulate a little bit, and maybe I'll have to put a little bit more. But I'm pretty much almost done. Okay, started it up, and as you can see, it did in fact drop. Now I have to put some more oil in it to make sure I get it back up to that middle part. So let's do that right now. Okay, there we go. We're back to that same point. Now we're going to start the engine up again and make sure there's no it doesn't drop again. Well, I didn't have to put no oil in it after all. I stopped the engine and it seemed to have gone back right where it was supposed to. So I actually have enough oil into it now, and I didn't have to put anything more. So perfect. We did a good job. Awesome. Now we gotta rip this baby apart and put it on the spark plugs. That's gonna be fun.